Today we're discussing these 7 wines represented by Constellation brands, which are all part of a national sales and sampling program run by Flow Wine Group. I'm going to give you all the information you need to know to sell these effectively. The first wine is Ruffino Moscato d'Asti. Ruffino is the producer, and Moscato d'Asti is a style of wine which is bubbly and sweet with low alcohol. This is produced in the region of Piedmont. Asti is the name of the town or the area within Piedmont, which classically produces Moscato d'Asti. This is a high-end wine, a classic wine from Piedmont. Moscato is the grape variety, and Moscato is known for being very aromatic and with this nice musky, lychee, rose, sweet nose, and it's totally gorgeous. This is perfect for spring and summer entertaining, so just delicious to drink on its own. It's great with brunch. It's also delicious with fruity desserts, custards, and creme brulee. This is Franciscan Estates Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. Franciscan is well respected within Napa Valley, which is in California, and Sauvignon Blanc is a wonderful variety coming out of Napa. The 2010 vintage was cooler, so you're going to get some nice mineral notes as well as the classic sort of citrusy, grassy aromas that you expect from a Sauvignon Blanc. This is light and refreshing with beautiful layers of Meyer lemon, lime, and honeydew on the finish. This is a very versatile food wine. You can pair this with salads, anything that you'd want to squeeze lemon or lime on, Mexican food, Asian food, and fish. This is produced by the winery Kim Crawford. Kim Crawford is located in Marlborough, New Zealand, and Marlborough, New Zealand is most famous for producing pungent Sauvignon Blancs. This is the world's #1 selling Sauvignon Blanc. It has the classic flavors of tropical fruits as well as those herbaceous notes that you would expect, those grassy notes. You're going to get passion fruit and pineapple, and it's going to have a zesty, lingering finish. It's delicious all by itself. Classically, though, this wine is going to pair well with oysters, asparagus, lobster, and summery salads. I also love it with goat cheese. This is the Simi Chardonnay. So Simi is the producer, and these grapes were sourced in Sonoma County, which is slightly cooler than Napa Valley. You're going to get beautiful notes of guava and pineapple on this, and a lot of bright sort of green apple flavors as well. This was aged in oak. You're going to get some vanilla, hazelnut, and nutmeg because of that, and this wine even has a bit of smoky bacon on the finish, so it's got a good amount of oak. Because this is a bigger, fuller style white wine, you're going to need to up the ante with the style of fish you use, so do something meatier like mahi-mahi, chicken, or mushroom dishes. It's also great with anything cream-based, so a cream-based soup or a vegetable-based soup or a fish with a cream sauce. This is the Robert Mondavi Winery Napa Valley Chardonnay. So Napa is in California, right near Sonoma County, and it's a classic growing area for Chardonnay, and Robert Mondavi produces this consistently high-scoring wine. It's smooth and creamy with a lot of pear and quince, and there's beautiful floral notes on this, and just a hint of nutmeg to really enliven the palate. This is aged in French oak, and that's going to give you some vanilla on the finish and a nice smooth round texture. This is a delicious Chardonnay. It's great with grilled salmon, avocado, tuna, carrot soup, and pasta, especially a cream-based one like pasta carbonara. Robert Mondavi is well known for their Cabernets, and this is the Robert Mondavi Private Selection Cabernet Sauvignon. The Private Selection is their label of affordable everyday wines, and this one is really a tremendous cab for the price. It's aged in oak for 12 months, and it has a really fine, smooth texture with nice, sweet red fruit character. I find that on the finish it's got some nice smoky oak, some vanilla, and some sort of roasted nut accents, and it's a really pretty wine. Going to go well with rib roast, grilled steak, roasted duck, spare ribs, lasagna, and flavorful hard cheeses like a Gruyere, a Comté, or an aged Gouda. And finally, we have the Robert Mondavi Winery Cabernet Sauvignon Reserve. So this is their high-end offering. It consistently receives 90 points or more each vintage. The grapes are from Napa Valley, and they're sourced from a special vineyard called Tokalon, Toklon, and this is one of the highest rated vineyards in the region. It was aged in 18 months in 100% French oak because they're making this in a Bordeaux style, which means that it's 85% Cabernet Sauvignon, but it does have a little Cab Franc and Petit Verdot blended in. Those are the classic grapes from Bordeaux. This has dark blueberry and cherry aromas combined with a hint of black olive and sage, so it's lots of layers of flavor. The new French oak gives you roasted coffee and dark chocolate flavors. It's really an elegant wine that's going to age very well, but you can drink it and enjoy it now with filet mignon, beef bourguignon, wild game, grilled vegetables, and meats, and it's just the classic steakhouse wine. Thank you, and if you have any further questions, contact your Flow Wine Group manager.